This episode is sponsored by Richard Janvier. Stephen!
Andrew!
Do you fancy spending a quiet night inside number 9?
Shall we?
Yes, we shall. And we are going into Series 9, the final one, Episode 1, Boo to a Goose. And a big thank you to Richard for sponsoring this episode as our Wirral Line correspondent from earlier on. He really wanted to sponsor this one, and it was great to have him get in touch. So thank you, Richard. So we are going into the script book as a follow-up to our original kind of reaction episode to this one. So what we do with these is have a little flick through the script, compare what we see there with what we see on the screen, and talk about anything that's different. That felt like a really succinct way of describing what we do.
You did that really well. It's amazing that it's taken 8 full seasons to get to the point where you're happy with that.
Yeah. And I won't remember what I've said, so that will be the only time I do it like that.
Can you give this a little listen through before we record the next one, just so you know?
Or I could just copy and paste that bit in future than the next 5 episodes.
And actually go back and retrospectively do it to every other one.
Oh, yeah. So, final series.
Yeah.
How was it for you going back to this one?
This episode, I was saying to you just before we started recording that I know exactly how this episode goes. It feels a lot tighter than it did when I first watched it, where I didn't know where it was going to go, and it was all a bit kind of weavy, and there's just stuff going on the carriage, and where's this headed?
Felt a bit loose.
Yeah, I felt a bit loose, whereas this, it feels much tighter knowing where it's going to end up. I don't know if that's true of lots of episodes. I was interested, I was reading the preface bit at the front of the book. It said that this was one of these episodes that has had they called it a full 9 series gestation, where the idea of having 2 apple munchers in anoraks has been mentioned in the writing phase of every series, and they finally thought of a way to make it work. I
love the idea that the apple munching couple in anoraks is like the main the main sort of hinge point of this episode.
Yeah, it was going to be on a tube. I think it's quite funny that an episode on a number 9 bus was deemed as ridiculous enough they lampooned the idea, yet the episode on train carriage number 9 makes absolute sense. Has been hanging around for the 8 series.
It's been there forever. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh man, I love this. I think just everything about it was like this is up there for me, and certainly probably top 5, because just the atmosphere of it, the tightness, as you say, everything is just really spot on, and then there's the beautiful ambiguity that leaves you sort of questioning, who knows what who had what role to play here.
I think also there aren't many more in sort of enclosed spaces that you can give that number 9 to. With them, obviously it's not as claustrophobic as Sardines was, but a train carriage is pretty tightly packed.
It is.
Even though there's not many of them in it, there's nowhere for them to go at all.
And an underground as well.
And that's the thing, I guess. There's nowhere you can go. You're trapped on that train. You don't really have an option.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I noticed, because some of the stage directions we're going to get into, like there's more detail in some parts of the script than you get shown. And
yes,
I was wondering whether that was partly to do with the space and the fact that, because there's quite a lot of close-ups or closer in on faces and things like that, where it says in the script that some like they're looking in a bag or they're doing something. And
Yeah,
it's like,
I'm looking at one right on the first page of this where it says about Harold. A few plastic bags are strewn around him. He smiles a lot and always appears to slyly know everyone's secrets.
yeah, it's not really
Matthew, can you make sure that you smile a lot in a way that suggests that you know everyone's secrets?
slyly.
Yeah.
And that because he's not got loads of plastic bags that we see strewn around him at that point. He's just got one that he kind of pets a little bit, like he's stroking it next to him. He puts it down next to him. He's like, look after that one. Very happy with that one.
I mean, seeing as we're on the subject of Harold and his bags, this is going completely off now. We're not going through this in the right order. We're just picking themes out. But Harold and his bag, because I remember when we first watched this, and then when he lets Raymond look in his bag, or invites him to look in his bag, Raymond seems absolutely disgusted with what he finds in there, and it's left to the imagination. It's scripted that it's basically just rubbish and old cans and things, and that's why he's so disgusted. That's not what I thought.
No, it's like the most disappointing reveal
Yes.
ever. So,
I thought that was a bag of human excrement, is what I thought that was.
But then later on, it is still scripted that the R2-D2 is in the bag.
There.
Yeah.
But that in itself is not disgusting until you hear about where that R2-D2 has been.
No.
So that's
the
not
disgusting
enough.
is like old crisp packets and maybe a banana skin.
That wouldn't make me do that.
No.
Because he looks absolutely repulsed.
But then maybe the smell of the R2-D2
maybe. That might, yes.
is sort of released when he opens the bag.
But yeah, I was a little bit let down by that. It's just rubbish. It's just a bag of rubbish.
I did find it funny. I was like, there are some things that you think, oh, I wonder if that will be revealed in the script.
Yeah.
And I kind of want it to be, but I also don't want it to be, because whatever it will be is disappointing. And no, that's more disappointing than
it's not
ever imagined. So, that was my first note, other than the fact that the announcement is scripted like right at the beginning.
Yes, not before the train. It's there as they embark, isn't it?
But there's a whole bunch and they're quite detailed in terms of the directions about the characters getting on the train and sitting down and all of that.
Yep.
And then the announcement comes a little bit later. Also, the apples. So given that they were really, apple munching was a high priority here. In the script, they're obviously, thinking, okay, Jerry fetches an apple from his bag, hands it to Edith, then fetches another apple for himself. They eat their apples in silence, reading a theatre programme. We don't see him getting apples out.
But that's the thing. That was the whole thing that they'd been thinking about for this episode, was a pair of people sat watching stuff unfold on a tube train eating apples. And it didn't even get the treatment that it...
No.
Yeah.
No, they are eating their apples.
They are. They're just
very temporarily.
crunching.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's not important. And when Raymond gets on, it says in the script that he gets out a pen, puts his glasses on and starts doing a word puzzle. And then looks disapprovingly across at Wilma. Yes. I'd say his look is more... he doesn't get a pen out. He doesn't put his glasses on. And we don't see him get a puzzle out. And I'd say he looks more disgusted at what he's seeing around him.
I think so. It's not disapproving, is it? It's disgust.
It's disgust.
Disgust.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the actual script changes possibly do fall into the category of
Finicky. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, because there are a lot of little script changes.
Yeah, and some of them feel like they might be sort of character based, and it just fitted better with the character. So the first one that I've got in terms of actual words changing was when Finn was trying to read the map. And instead of trying to read the tube map, he said, "I'm just looking at." And instead of asking, "Do you know which stop?" Instead of asking, "What do you know what the next stop will be?" He says, "Do you know what the next station's going to be?"
Yeah.
I think we're just in the realms there of it's being felt to be more natural for that character.
Yeah. Because there's something about, I mean, there is something about this, because he knows what the next stop is going to be. And there is a difference between a stop and a station on this particular journey.
Yes, I guess so.
But I also don't, is there a reason why they're skipping the next, or does the stop happen after the station? Do they go through a station and then it stops?
I don't think so.
In order for them to...
I don't think they do.
No.
Because they all get on at that stop, don't they? Or no, a couple of them get on at the stop. Or is it just Raymond that gets on at the stop?
No, Edith and...
Edith gets... Oh, okay. And then they sit down and get their apples.
But then I was wondering, if there's a station before where they need to stop in order for this to happen, they need to not risk anyone getting off. So they go through that station and then stop. But it's not really an important detail. But
it's not necessarily.
Yeah.
Could have thrown a spanner in the works, though, if they all just got off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it does feel like it's important enough to be in the script, like in the episode.
Yeah.
That they're going through the station, they're not stopping. But
so the announcement was that it wasn't going to be stopping at the next one, wasn't it?
Yeah, this train will not be stopping at the next station. And then Finn's like, "Oh, God's sake!" And that's when he gets up and maybe that's the inciting incident,
possibly.
Or a pre-inciting incident.
Pre-inciting.
Well, maybe it was maybe an attempt to just fish for an inciting incident, and then he had to...
I think that's the thing. He is looking for something, isn't he? Yeah. And he was lucky enough to have Curtin.
Yeah, Curtin.
It's definitely Curtin. Mossy come up through the carriage with his cub. That must have been an eyes light up moment of this will work.
Yeah,
this will be something.
I'll steal something that will be in keeping with people's prejudices about Mossy. Yeah.
This could
He's a clever guy. He is
a clever guy. It's I do, however, whatever you think of these guys, whether you think what they're doing is right or wrong, it feels a bit mean to look for incitement. To actually entrap people in it and create and artificially engineer a situation where someone's going to kick off and you get to go, haha, because you're the sort of person that kicks off, I'm going to gas you and replace you with like, if it's going to happen, let it happen. Don't force it to happen.
It's the thing about an authoritarian regime, Steve.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like there's pros and cons for what they're doing here, but maybe just let these things naturally arise.
Yeah.
Do you need to push it?
Well, I mean, they're more experienced than us in.
They are. I guess this is their job.
Yeah. So maybe
who am I to give them directions on the ethics of what they're doing?
Yeah.
Do you think that they have a replica for everyone? In like a giant warehouse.
I think so.
A giant underground warehouse. And
well, I was wondering, do they need multiple replicas, or will one just be passive enough to...
I think I know that I think they're probably confident enough. What's interesting is at what point those replicants become aware of the situation. So Jerry seems to have an awareness.
Jerry's aware, yeah.
Jerry knows that, and that's why he's trying to stop the same thing happening to Edith, because he knows that there's a reason that he's no longer the firebrand he used to be. I think he knows.
But he's also unable to access any of the part of him that would care.
Yeah.
Because that's the weird thing with the others, who are obviously not replicants.
Yeah.
But they're just that kind of human being. Which is why they have to wear the mask. Jerry doesn't need to wear the mask. Finn's obviously still himself. Because he is one.
That's interesting. That means whatever these things are have got some weird anatomy that isn't affected by the gassing at all. It's all very odd, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It's almost like it's sort of fictional.
Fiction, science fiction. Oh,
sci-fi.
Sci fiction. I've got it.
Yeah,
I've got it.
Panickety, Edith saying which one instead of who, with relation to the lady with the teeth.
Mm-hmm. Leslie Manville. We haven't just seen Leslie Manville in an amateur production of Kinky Boots, Jerry, in Crown Court. That was 50 years ago. Oh, not Crown Court, The Crown.
I think Edith is going to have a probably more pleasant life as a Jerry version.
Yeah, I think so. Because she's going to be miserable. He's insufferable.
Inane. Yeah.
Speaking of his inanity, I think one of our favourite lines in the whole thing, it turns out wasn't scripted, when later on he does the lady doth protest too much, and then adds in Shakespeare. Yeah. Wasn't even scripted.
I can't remember, were they talking about that somewhere? And that made the cast laugh when he said that. I think they just found
it would. It's really good. Shakespeare.
Just in case you don't know. And that it reminds me of, when you see those memes of quotes from fictional books, and they're attributed to the author rather than the character that the author has written. That feels unfair, because you can put the words that the author doesn't agree with that they've written into the character into the mouth of the author.
I love in the US office, Michael Scott has, when he starts his own paper company, puts up, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, 2000."
The quote,
because he's quoting it.
Quoting.
He's quoting myself.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Talking about inanity. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a significant one.
Well, go on.
When Curtin arrives and Wilma says, "Frig me, is the homeless convention in town this week?" Cleo says, "What?" And then Wilma says, behind you, blind bitch, rather than up there, which is a totally different direction.
Well, it is, but also behind you, you blind bitch. Well, you literally can't see behind you. So it's a bit unreasonable.
Correct.
I feel.
That is true.
I think along those lines, does one person at a homeless convention make? I don't. One homeless guy on the train is apparently a sign of a homeless convention. They're all here, probably.
That's very true. Wilma has not covered herself in
glory.
Any glory there. Despite her wantings.
It's just a lot of, a couple of lines of over-the-top criticism there, I think.
Yeah. Yes, in indicating character.
Yes.
Yeah. Mossy adds a good evening.
He does.
Which is interesting, given that last time we talked about the removal, I can't remember the word it was, that there was a removal of a word so that it wasn't repeated. But actually the addition of good evening is then ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry to...
I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Hope you're having a wonderful evening. He says evening again. But I think it works really nicely because it's like the double use of evening.
Yes.
Almost more realistic in that situation.
This is a really long piece. I can't think of the last time I was reading these script books and found a chunk of text like this long for one character.
I would go so far as to describe it as a soliloquy.
It is a soliloquy. Shakespeare.
Except he's talking to characters, not to the audience.
So definitely not.
I just wanted to say soliloquy.
Shakespeare. It's very tight to this because he reads it as though it's a scripted thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the thing. I'm going to roll off my spiel about. Yeah.
It's a great bit of acting, actually, because he does manage to make it sound like he's going through a script.
This is like bad acting again.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that for quite some time, I don't think, or we haven't spoken about it, but it's a sign of a good actor when you can pretend to be a bad actor.
Yeah.
There was a direction in here that wasn't here.
Oh, what was that?
You said before they're quite specific with their directions, and there's direction in the script that isn't actually necessarily followed through on. But Jerry actually gestures to stop Edith from getting involved in donating here. He actually puts a hand across her to stop her, which I thought was interesting because they've decided to add in that direction of no, really don't get involved with this, love.
Yeah.
I know where this could go.
Do you reckon that's what it is? It's not just
I reckon he's on high alert at all times for his wife getting him, because obviously he knows that's in her. He knows that in their past she was supporting him with his union activities and stuff, and making soup and being part of that. So he knows that she's probably the sort of person that they're looking for and looking for an excuse to. And so he can probably see this coming a mile off.
Don't draw attention to yourself.
Don't speak to the vagrant.
Yeah, good shout.
Thank you.
And just going back to Finn, where it's the first of a bunch of examples where Finn says a word loads and loads of times that's not scripted. So in this, it's like Mossy says, "I need a card machine." He's like, "What? No. Why would you do that, bro?" And they also change brother, which is in the script, to bro.
Bro, yeah. That's more in his character's character.
It is. Why would you do that, brother? And they add an in it as well. But yeah, we see that several times with Finn, where he has at the start of a sentence, he'll just say no, and it's not in the script, and it works really well for his character.
We want you to play the character as though he's playing a character who's just really heightened and frantic.
Yeah.
In all of his interactions.
And I love where he's like banging on about don't use card. No cards, cash only. Like, got that? Okay. Do you have any cash? No.
No. It's like Piers Corbyn trying to pay for those strawberries in the Amazon shop.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
I'll show him.
Yeah. Also, Finn doesn't fall onto a Lena when the blackout emerges. We have in the script, Mossy falls onto the floor and Finn falls onto Alina. Mm-hmm. But he just stays sitting down in his seat. And then there's an additional, "You all right, bro?"
And Jerry doesn't say, when Edith asks if he's okay, if Mossy's okay, Jerry doesn't say he's fine, come and sit down. Mm-hmm. That goes.
I didn't note that, yeah.
And then the next thing I noticed was a direction thing. And I quite like this Matthew Kelly's edition of when the lights all go out and he switches his torch on, it just says Harold shines the torch around the carriage. He doesn't. He shines it up under his face to make himself look incredibly spooky first.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed. Good addition.
It's great. Great ghost storytelling.
Yes.
And then we get a change from Wilma saying, I mean, my gag reflex is legendary, to my gag reflexes are legendary.
Oh, reflexes.
Reflexes.
You have multiple gag reflexes?
Well,
that's weird.
Where else do you gag? I don't know.
The mind boggles.
There's a change from "Oh, keep your nose out, Melania Trump," or "I'll put a button in with your change," to "or I'll put some buttons in with your change." So it's like, just changes of,
little things.
The amounts of things, the amounts of reflexes, the amounts of buttons. Wilma works in quantity.
Just after that, there was a line cut as well. Stop it. We don't want to attract attention. Think you're funny, do you? They go. Those bits go. Before there's the scream. I don't know whether that was just a time thing.
Who says that?
So that was the interaction between Finn and Mossy. What did you call me? So Mossy says, in response to Wilma, he says, what did you call me? And then Finn is scripted to say, stop it. We don't want to attract attention. And Mossy says, think you're funny, do you? I assume still talking to Wilma. But that goes. Now, I think that had to go because Mossy couldn't be interacting there if he was going to become possibly involved in assaulting Eleanor and nicking her stuff.
And Finn was busy nicking her stuff.
Yes. So they had to kind of both be quiet at that point for that to have any possible.
To watch back and be like, I mean, I really want to see the moment that he steals the purse because there's no obvious time he does it, but
yeah,
maybe he's done it earlier.
Maybe. And at this point, he just grabs her to just start the whole incident off.
Maybe he goes for her breasts.
Jerry.
That's weird, like his obsession there.
Yeah, this is almost out of character. Yeah. Because he's
some kind of glitch in his...
Yeah, maybe. Sex pest in the carriage, operates in the dark.
Stop saying that word. What's sex pest?
Sex pest.
Is that one word?
What's 2 words? That's a phrase.
A description. Yeah. Yeah, I put not seen... Oh, we're much closer in on faces when Raymond has picked up Alina's bag and handed it back to her. Some items that have spilled out on the floor are being collected by Mossy. Harold lifts his headphones again. We don't see any of that happen. No. We just have a... Yeah. And then, because then Harold says, what's happened now? Oh, he lifts his headphones again, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not involved
what's happened now?
Bag situation. Yeah, the headphones aren't plugged in.
Yeah.
And they are not noise cancelling.
They are definitely not, no. He can hear everything that's going on. What's happened now? There's an only added in. Raymond says, well, I don't mean to be insensitive, but you are the one begging for money here, became the only one begging for money here.
Oh, yeah, good spot.
Thank you. Not really, but it's something.
It's something.
Mossy changes from saying, honestly, sir, I didn't do anything, to, I haven't done nothing.
Yeah, which made me think he's admitted it.
The pedant in you.
It's like there. It's hiding in plain sight is Mossy admitting.
And why didn't Raymond, as a teacher, pick up on that?
Yeah.
So you have done.
He admits. Honestly, sir, I haven't done nothing. Okay, so what have you done then? Yeah. Have you taken that wallet? Yeah.
The thief admits it.
He admits it with this clever semantic ruse. Yeah. Just before that, Raymond, there's a swap. He swaps young man. It says, okay, empty your pockets, young man. He says, young man,
empty your pockets.
Empty your pockets.
Yes. More authoritative.
There's a more authoritative tone to that. And then he says, then empty your pockets rather than empty your pockets then.
Yeah.
Which I think does have a more of a kind of scary adult telling you.
Cleo probably thinks it makes him more of a fascist.
Yeah. Exactly. Jerry, poor woman's blotted it out. We're going back to that.
Yeah.
Rather than in the script, it's poor woman's already blotted it out.
Yeah.
Coping mechanism. Yeah. But that does make me think. I hadn't quite clocked how quickly he gets into the whole idea that her breast has been pinched.
He's all into the sexual assault
and
story.
Yeah, and just he persists with it.
Yeah, and that she's blacked it out. And
when you know the context of him being that sort of replicant character.
Yeah.
Like,
it's quite strange.
What's that about? Yeah, it's quite interesting.
You remember what happened with Sting's accountant? Thought they were friends, scammed him for $6 million. It's hardly the same thing, Jerry. They always start small.
Yeah.
This is when the bag
6 million was changed to 6 mil there.
6 mil. 6 mil. He's the kind of guy that would drop the million
Ian
for a mil. Ian. Drop Ian for a mil.
Get rid of Ian.
This is when the bag stuff came up.
Yeah.
Like, the bags are just full of rubbish.
Is that all it is?
Empty cans, crisp wrappers, crumpled up tissues. It's pretty disgusting, is what the directions say. That's not that disgusting.
I wonder which of Steve or Reese wrote, it's pretty disgusting.
I think that if you're on a train and you've just eaten a load of stuff and there's no bin available on the train, I would be perfectly happy with someone carrying a carry bag containing some empty cans, some crisp wrappers and some tissues.
And a shit-covered R2-D2.
And the shit-covered R2-D2. It doesn't mention the shit-covered R2-D2 in there.
No.
After the first bag, Raymond doesn't want to inspect any further. Why? It's not that bad.
I feel like, there's a difference between what they wrote here and what was true.
Yes, I think they decided to try and make it worse.
Yeah. And we know that the R2-D2 is in because that is later in the still in the script. So yeah, it's quite an odd one that. Change Jerry saying we don't mind being searched.
We're happy to be searched. We don't mind. I guess that's more in keeping with don't rock the boat. If you want to, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay too. We don't mind.
I found it's really interesting in this bit where, and obviously it does change a little bit later on, but like no one's really interested in working out who has stolen the wallet as much as they're more interested in saying I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, it's a very defensive mode, which I suppose is an indication of maybe the climate of the political situation.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? This isn't about an argument over the common goods. This is every man for himself in making sure that they're not. It's like an incident happens.
It's like I need to make sure that I don't get into trouble.
It's nothing to do with me. No. Yeah. Don't start pointing the finger at me.
And like I'm not interested in like justice for the person who's had their purse stolen as much as I'm
looking out for myself and making sure I'm not
from me. Yeah.
The apples got their justice in the end here. They added something back in when they were going through Jerry's and Edith's stuff in a handbag. There's nothing in my handbag. Well, 2 apple cores. See, that's not counted as disgusting.
No.
That's just rubbish. But they don't. I mean, I would say that putting 2 apple cores in your handbag is deranged behaviour.
Yeah, I mean,
everything's going to get all sticky and apple juicy.
There are bins on trains.
Are there?
There's a little bin, the little flappy
guys.
bins. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're near enough a door, so it wouldn't take much to put the.
Well, there aren't any on the tube, so I don't know if there are any on the Wirral line.
Yeah, Richard.
Richard, let us know.
I like the idea of a car coat.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Is that a coat for a car or a coat you wear in a car? I don't know.
And why doesn't it have pockets? Because you have a glove compartment.
I guess so.
It seems so niche.
It does seem quite niche, doesn't it? Yeah, odd one, that.
I wouldn't let that fly if I was like, can I check your pocket? Oh, it's a car coat. Like, I don't know what that means.
Anyone could say that. No, there's got no pockets. It's a car coat. You've just made that up, haven't you? You've just made up this car coat nonsense.
It's a car coat.
I don't believe you.
Just showing our ignorance. We're going to get inundated with emails about.
Yep.
Yeah, haven't heard of a car coat. Ignorant fools. Wasn't hard became wasn't so hard from Raymond after the assault on Mossy.
Speak for yourself, dear. I found it quite erotic.
Don't be so childish.
We're not going to do the whole thing.
It does. I don't know if we talked about last time, because obviously there's always Wicker Man. There's many Wicker Man references throughout Inside Number 9 as one of their favourite films. But I think Raymond, there's moments in this where Raymond is especially Sergeant Howie-like. And that was like, that reminded me of there's a scene in the school where there's the beetle going round and round in circles around the like the screw. It's tethered to a nail in a desk, and then it just goes round and then goes back round the other way, and it does that all day long. And he's like, I can't remember exactly what he says, but it's along those lines of, then why do you do it, stupid girl? Like, don't be so childish. Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, I like it.
I enjoyed that. We got another one of your Finn things here as well.
Yeah,
when Raymond says heightened grammar, I'm a physics teacher, and Finn goes, no. I don't trust him.
None of those nars are in the script.
No.
What are you doing there? Is that Pearl and Dean or something else?
It was going towards. It was like a mixture of Pearl and Dean and Blink 182 is what that was.
Yeah. The mashup that no one knew they needed. Yeah.
But now can't imagine living without.
We are all being monitored. There's a bigger picture. Yeah, yep. We're all being monitored rather than we're all monitored. I think that's more than pernickety.
I think so.
I think the being there, like, indicates a more active. And then when we know what he's doing,
you are monitoring. Yeah, they also changed the nature of Raymond's puzzle.
Yeah.
Instead of saying you have to make as many words as possible using the given letters, said you have to make words from the letters they give you. Maybe pernickety hell.
It feels more like No, I don't think that is pernickety. Actually, I did because I didn't.
Oh, it doesn't say you have to make as many as possible. It just says you have to make words
from the letters they give you. I think there's something significant about the fact that they give you something
rather than given letters.
Yeah, so there's like this malevolent or benevolent they.
Malevolent or benevolent.
Yeah,
it could be either.
Depending on how you look at the situation.
They're both either kind or awful.
Yeah. And they give you the thing that then you work within the realm of. Like, you are bound by the letters you are given and you have to work with them. Like, there's nothing
the
creative
given
about
or
this.
that they give you. Because you've just used the phrase that's in here.
They give you them.
Explain why it's different.
I think it is, because I think the use of the they is...
The they?
Yeah. I think that is a power thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's an awareness of a they that bestows things upon you, and you can't work outside of the bounds of what they provide. So it's like indicating a lack of creativity and yeah. I don't know. I think that's more.
You like the they?
I like it. Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot of stuff about names, isn't it?
I didn't even make a note of that. Yeah, no. I noticed it and I was like, pernickety. But then when I just heard you say it, I was like, no, that's not pernickety.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
A kidding became a joking. He's not kidding, Raymond said. Or
this is where we know joking. He's got it in the bag, the R2-D2 from his bottom.
Yes, it's aliens. I've seen them too. They experimented on me at a bus stop in Preston. They put an R2-D2 in my bottom. This is met with silence. To scale, obviously.
I do love the fact that it's not even... The fact that the R2-D2 is in his bag means this isn't a confused, like, he's mistaking it, like, he's saying R2-D2 when really he means something else. It's like...
C-3PO.
There's a shit... there's a shit-covered R2-D2 in his bag that has been up his bum. He might. The only thing in question is whether he put it there himself.
Well, I also like the idea that to scale means it's all fine. We didn't say what scale. It could just be half size.
They measured my asshole, made an R2-D2 that was that sort of size.
It's a 1:2 replica. That's still what, a foot and a half tall?
Yeah. Well, we don't see Harold walking, do we? So we don't.
We don't. That's true.
We don't see the impact.
I enjoyed. So it then stays very much on script, as far as I could tell, for quite a long time.
I noted a man added to "fuck off" from the film.
Fuck off, man.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Fuck off, man.
I like that he's playing this character that he's got in his head. We got a democracy manifest.
Yep.
Have you ever seen any of the interviews with that guy that he did fairly recently before he died?
No.
Funny guy. He basically admitted to being a fraudster.
Right.
This interviewer. I think also stuff to do with bank safes. That he used to break into. Yeah.
Did they ask him about his Chinese?
They did. That was kind of why they were talking to him.
And was it a pre-planned sort of line?
No, I can't remember what it was. I think he was quite drunk. He'd drunk quite a lot at this point. In that, I think he'd done a lot of red wine. If you've
done a lot of red wine,
it's worth watching it because he died quite recently as well. So they were filming some stuff about him in his old age. Yes, it's good. It's quite a lot of fun.
Democracy Manifest.
Democracy Manifest. We get a mention of the purple sock.
We do.
Which is only an episode ago that we first heard about the purple sock. We were just talking
about that last week, weren't we?
We were. That's where Wilma does her shows. I like the idea that actually this is Jonathan, but also not Jonathan. And actually he's, at the weekend, he's going to be heading off to spend a weekend away in Scotland.
Oh.
Imagine. It's the same character.
I like that. Yeah.
And when you think that he's a nasty piece of work by the end of this, you have literally no idea about how awful.
I mean, similar character, yeah. Yeah. Bitter as well. He's
very bitter.
He's feeling hurt by the past.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that theory, mate.
It hasn't got legs if you go too far into it.
It's got some big old boobs, though.
This is a theory with big boobs on it.
Just rewinding slightly to Finn talking about his name. Edith saying, sorry, I didn't catch your name. He says, I didn't give you my name. Whereas in the script, it's, I didn't tell you it. And again, there's an element of the power, the consent. I didn't give you, I'll be giving you the things that you need. I'll be giving you the words that the letters that you need to make the words that are part of the puzzle.
Oh no, we've stumbled across another.
I like it. And again, there's another give you here. Cleo, he doesn't have to give you his name. He doesn't have to give you anything. Just because you assume authority like the fascist prick that you are.
Is no one going to stand up to him? Give it to me. There's lots of giving, isn't there?
I don't think that's a mistake. I think that's very deliberate. I think they are giving us that.
Are they?
They are.
Well, Cleo says when this exchange is going on and Raymond's saying, give it to me and taking the bag, Cleo says is scripted to say someone help him. But she actually says someone stop him. So it goes from helping Mossy to stopping Raymond.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that there's something in that actually about people taking a position and it being about stopping something rather than helping someone. It's more about her opposition to Raymond than it is about what he's doing to Mossy. She's got her own. She's got her own thing in her mind about how she feels about Raymond, and that kind of overarches anything that she feels about the people that he's actually victimizing in the carriage. Because he hasn't really gone in on her particularly, other than his own upset about the erosion of authority and those sorts of things. And she, again, isn't really that fussed about Mossy. It's her own thing about Raymond that she's that's focused on.
Yeah. I think that's a really significant change, actually, that really speaks to that. Because it is, who is she focused on? She's focused on Raymond.
Not
Mossy
his victim.
Yeah, because Mossy's almost the tool with which she can...
Well, that's her own little inciting event.
Yeah.
She's got her own inciting event for going off at Raymond. Is the way that he's treating Mossy, but not because of how he's treating Mossy, because she already has a feeling about that sort of person.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, either way, with somebody help him or somebody stop him, there's it speaks to the passivity of somebody else. This is someone else should be doing this.
Are you going to?
And it's like,
no, someone should.
What if you're that someone?
Someone should definitely do something about this. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. There's a lot in this episode. And just before that, there's another Finn repeated, oi, 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 what are you doing, mate? Then I don't have anything until Edith saying, why do we always let people like him bully us rather than boss us around?
Yep.
Which again is a repeat of she thinks the man's a bully.
It's a bully. Yeah.
Who? The teacher. Why do we always let people like him bully us?
It's weird. It's weird because I thought the same as you that last week we did speak about changing a word out because it's odd to repeat it, and yet this has happened twice now.
Twice now, yeah.
Where something's changed, where they then do repeat something.
Yeah.
Weird.
And I guess, is this the moment for Edith where it's like, oh crap, she's gonna get this?
Oh
she's
no,
sealed her fate here now.
Yeah. This isn't going to go well for us, is it?
And it's funny that we don't have to blurt them out to every Tom, Dick, and Harold, do we? Is not in the
Harold.
script.
Oh, it's Harry.
It's Harry in the script, but obviously
and then they realised we've got a Harry on the.
There's a character called Harold, and people are talking to him.
Imagine.
Yeah. And then Edith says, "What happened to you, Gerald?" instead of Jerry. And there's quite a lot of playing around with, because there's Edie and Edith.
Yes.
Where Jerry uses both in different ways. And then Edith uses Jerry and Gerald in different ways. And the food, glorious food. I was with Harold's response to Edith, when she says, "I want more, Jerry. I want more." Did we talk about? Is that just his love of musicals and him like, I see what you did there. It's a little Oliver reference back to.
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
rather than, because he's such an ambiguous character in terms of where he sits with all of this compliance stuff. The smile could be interpreted as, I like you've got some fire in you. Which could be, I like the fact that I'm seeing the final spark of your fire.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Or just I like musicals and I like the little reference that you did there.
One
nice.
More. Yeah. Good shout. I like it. Oh. Oliver. Dickens.
An added darling from Wilma. "Oh, Cleo, come off your frigging high horse, darling." It's exhausting.
Steve does a bit of that, doesn't he? He just kind of amps up the character a little bit with just the odd throwaway darlings and things. There's a fairly big change that I think they realised would have been an issue with the fact that CCTV is running on the carriage when they change the stuff from a hoodie to a beard. So Wilma's talking about Finn and says he was wearing a hoodie to hide his face from the cameras. And then Cleo says not everyone with a hoodie and a rucksack is a terrorist, Wilma. That had to change too. He grew that beard. And then it comes a bag, and not everyone with a bag and a beard. Because obviously he's got his hood down for the whole of the episode.
Yeah.
And everything's being filmed on CCTV in the carriage. So that wouldn't work.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the beard and the rucksack, I mean, they might have had conversations about, what is appropriate to reference. But that is more in keeping with the stereotyping of the sort of typical terrorist as well in that sense.
Yeah.
From that, dare I say, bigoted angle. I don't know.
Yes.
I think she could be right was changed to I think she may be right.
Was it she or they?
Oh, I think they
could be right because Wilma then was scripted to say, did he just use my pronouns? And that went.
Oh,
the pronoun line went and was replaced with thank you.
Yeah, totally missed that. Yeah. I think they could be right changed to I think she may be right. Thank you.
I think they could be right. Thank you. There was no line about the pronouns.
No pronoun line. Then we get the added Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. The lady doth protest too much. Shakespeare. I like that.
Crawling up and down the train carriage all day long rather than just crawling up and down the train.
Year in, year out went.
Yeah, year in, year out.
Crawling up and down the train carriage all day long, begging for change. You work your fingers to the bone. And then stop there.
Year in, year out. Shut your mouth.
And that is what I had for the whole episode. From that point on, that's all I found. Are you going to tell me that I missed a whole load of stuff?
There's still a couple of pages left.
I know.
There's a... Finn says, look.
Is that what you've got?
Yeah, look. I want another vote. Again, it's really funny. It's like, how many is that? 4 times.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, it's just like a repeated line, a repeated word that isn't in the script at all.
Look.
I think it's just pernickety things that I've got. So Lady Gaga, if I want to paint my face and lip sync to Lady Gaga, that's just my way of dealing with it.
Okay.
Rather than coping with it, which is in the script.
Mm-hmm.
Just like yours is rebelling against your posh as fuck upbringing by getting a nose ring and tottering after me rather than trotting after me like the nasty little fag hag that you are.
I'm with you, Daddy.
Such a good... I'm with you, Daddy. I think there's an added deep breaths from Jerry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
To reassure Edith without any sense of... It's really sad, that bit, isn't it?
Yes.
Where he's just...
There's
knows. No fight.
He's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Finn says it's fine. After he gives the purse back.
Yep.
And you can take this off now with the mask. It's fine. Even though the guys come with full hazmat suits on.
Yeah.
It very quickly disperses the gas.
Yeah, it does.
And then there's Finn talking to the hazmat guys.
The hazmat guys.
Where he says there's just 3 people today. 2, is it?
So Harold and Jerry.
And 1 man.
Yeah, so Harold and Jerry are the previous ones. You do wonder if Harold's been in there that many times, maybe that gas over time has done a bit of a number on him. And that might be why he is. He is as he is.
Yeah, maybe that is right. Yeah.
Turns out it might be good to put the gas mask on, maybe 1 in every 3. I don't know. Just now and again, don't expose yourself to the gas.
Yeah. And is he just sat in that train constantly?
With his R2-D2.
Like pop into Preston every so often. Yeah.
I don't, I think, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not convinced the aliens are real.
I mean, who knows?
That might have been
This is sci-fi.
It is sci-fi, true. But don't try and feed me totalitarian, dystopian world order with aliens shoving Star Wars toys up people.
Is that too much?
There's too much at once.
There's a line. Yeah, there's a line.
Those are 2 separate episodes, if anything.
I'll see you.
What would that episode look like? Matthew Kelly at bus stop in Preston. Waiting for the number 9 bus. Here it is.
There it is.
Here it is.
Hold on tight. Hold on tight. It's coming in. Here you go, Matthew.
Here we go. This is our first recurring character episode.
Yeah.
God, imagine that episode in Series 8, and then he appears on the tube in this episode in Series 9.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Hold on tight. Oh, good grief.
Jerry also says Edith instead of all right, love.
Okay.
And then
Oh, is he leads her away?
Yeah, and they drop, so what do you think? He just says, when we get home, shall we book to see Salad Days? Yeah.
I've also got a couple of questions about, I mean, it's science fiction, isn't it? There is no answer, but how they program these people with some thoughts and feelings and memories. And
I wonder whether it's a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I wonder...
They must have some sense of who they are. Jerry does.
It feels like more of a removal of something rather than the addition. So it's almost like they're total clones, but with some...
God, can you clone people's thoughts and memories? There you go. There's a... No, it's not at the moment.
Well, I mean, no, not at the moment. Not yet.
Not yet.
But then that's a pretty instant, because she doesn't say...
Who the hell are you? What is this? Who am I? What's Salad Days?
We
What's
haven't
that?
talked about Salad Days before. She responds as if...
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do that.
This is like restoring from backup, and that backup was taken literally just before that train pulled into the
Thank
station.
goodness, I've just done the backup. Yes.
I've lost nothing.
I can fuck up my entire website right now.
And it won't matter. Because I've got a backup.
That never happens. It's always like,
I backed up 3 days ago.
there's 3 days of stuff that I'm going to lose. Including my desire to go and see Salad Days on Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Theatre on Boxing Day. I've never really... Yeah.
You haven't lived, mate.
Is that something that people do?
Well, yeah, some people.
You reckon? The
Well,
performances
theatres
at
are
the
probably
theatre
open,
at
aren't
Boxing Day?
They're probably full. So
Full.
I mean, that's the thing about the world is there are people who do all sorts of things that you're like, do people do that? It's like, yes,
They do.
They're everywhere. People are just everywhere doing all sorts of things.
All the time.
Yeah, it's really baffling.
Ah,
Yeah, that's all I got for this one.
that's it.
Yeah, very good. If you've got anything that you would like to add that we've missed, any details that, you know about the Merseyrail situation,
Merseyrail.
then please do get in touch.
Monorail.
Via, where do we go?
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky, AQNIN9, or email a quiet night inside no9@gmail.com. And if you fancy sponsoring a future episode like Richard did, then just drop us a few quid, however much, however little you like, on PayPal through the link in the description. We'll do the trolley problem next then.
Probably. I think that's what comes next.
Beautiful. All right. See you soon for that then.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.